you butterflies, and I'm not on mute. Surprise, surprise. I'm happy to see everyone on this 4th of July weekend. I wasn't sure how many were going to show up to DearDana. So for anyone that's new, welcome to DearDana. We are a community that talks about psychological subjects, spiritual subjects. We talk about social subjects and commentaries. So it's a little bit of everything. And if you don't understand why I am looking at Gabbi Hanna, no fear. It will always be connected to one of those topics. Psychological, spiritual, what have you. It will always make sense in the end. I have a method to my madness. I do. So happy to see everyone. But before we get started, again, please like, subscribe. It helps this community grow. It puts more eyes in here. Just because you like and subscribe doesn't mean if you're shy you have to show up and chat if you don't want to. Doesn't mean that you'll show up in comments if you don't want to. But it really helps people to see this community. We are a safe community. Different opinions are welcome. You can like who you want to in YouTube land. You won't be judged. But yes, please like and subscribe. I often forget to say that. And welcome to DearDana. Let's do the intro. Here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot to say too, it makes it easier when you're a subscriber to be involved in the giveaways. Because when I do giveaways, all subscribers are eligible. If you're not a subscriber, it makes it very difficult for me to enter you. So yes, please like and subscribe. It would help me so much. I would be grateful. Thank you. So, who in the chat knows who Gabbi Hanna is? It looks like Paranormal Witch does. I'm happy to see you, Adam Harris, and Mimi Viz, and Jenny M, and Paranormal Witch, and Vintage Optimism, and Sean Mack. I hope he's still in here. I catch him on and off, and Jenny M, yes. And later on, we will have a guest person, not me, to do a couple, maybe 3, quick tarot readings. Yeah. And let me preface, is for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. But yes, it will be fun. And I hear she's pretty good. No, I have my own gifts, but I haven't learned tarot. No, I haven't learned tarot. Gabbi Hanna. I know you saw her photos in my thumbnail. She has changed over the years. Let me do some sharing. You know, I used to watch her some here and there, I have to admit. Let me screen share. Share the screen, Dana. Okay, see if I can do it correctly. And here is Gabbi Hanna when around the time I first started watching her. With the longer hair. And then I remember still watching her with the purple hair. And her current look is with the short blonde hair. And let me move it over to where it's a little more dramatic. This is her most current look, where I really don't recognize her too much. In the far right with the leopard print on, there's Gabbi sticking out her tongue. She did a lot of comedy and stuff when I first started watching her. Gabbi Hanna. Now, her background, let me see if I can find some of her background. She did some stuff with BuzzFeed. Some of you are probably familiar with BuzzFeed. They did a lot of comedy sketches and informational stuff. A lot of that used to show up on Facebook and things like that. See if I can get some basic Gabbi Hanna stuff. Gabbi Hanna information. She has put out some music. Some of it wasn't terrible. She has written a book. She has hit Billboard with a couple of her songs. There's Wikipedia. I think she's got 7.7 million followers. The problem is, she's done some acting, etc. But she's most well known on YouTube, to be honest with you. But she's done some acting and stuff. And she's collabed with a lot of YouTubers. She's collabed with Joey Graceffa, Shane Dawson. I know you've probably heard the name Shane Dawson, who we haven't seen around lately because he hasn't been able to make his comeback. She has collabed recently with a lot of YouTubers, and that presented itself as being problematic. She's won some Steamy Awards, some Teen Choice Awards, etc. As far as hitting the big leagues, that hasn't happened, but she's done rather well for herself. The reason I'm talking about her today is, first of all, hello, Fields of Grace. Kim Taylor, Fields of Grace 101. Check her out. And Southern Fried and Gluten Free. Check her out there too. The reason why I brought her up today, one, Eden, my daughter, asked me to. Secondly, she has this ability to call herself a victim at all turns. Recently, she did a show, trying to remember the name of the show. She did it with a bunch of YouTubers. There has been 4 seasons of it, and it hasn't necessarily been on television. She's been friends with David Dobrik, etc., etc. But she did it with some others, and she would complain about the food because she said that she's struggled recently with AD, and she had really heavy-duty food requirements that she needed to meet. Escape the night. Thank you, Paranormal. Escape the night. But she never gave them the food requirements. So they set up a lot of healthy foods. They even ran the day of one of the guys that was, setting up the whole escape the night, which he didn't need to. And he even went the day of and went and got her specific salads that she requested with the certain pieces of food in it, vegetables. She ate one of them and then turned around and ate junk. She complained about the jewelry, saying it had made pus break out on her chest and warts and all of these things, that she was allergic to the jewelry. She could only wear sterling silver, but the jewelry was sterling silver. And they said they weren't forcing her. She could have easily taken it off. Oh, honey, Trisha Paytas. She definitely has some mental health issues. I'm not putting her down. Again, I think all human beings to some degree have some level of mental health issue at one time or another. Trisha Paytas definitely has some. A high level degree of. She is another problematic YouTuber. She and Gabbi Hanna are right up there with attention seeking missiles, in my opinion. I mean, is Trisha Paytas still engaged to that guy that she was engaged with? That seemed so calm, and I couldn't get over the fact she was engaged to somebody. Preda, do you know? Willow, do you know? So happy y'all are here, by the way. Yeah. They are obsessed with each other. So anyway, she's in this collab with all these YouTubers that are coming to the fittings. That was another thing. I think she contacted her attorney. A lot of her clothes did not fit. They were ill-fitted and causing her problems, and she was complaining about that. She didn't show up to 3 out of 4 of the fittings. And she even referred to one of the fitting ladies as a "see you next Tuesday," and screamed at her and called her that. I mean, people were so stressed out by her. She was the only problematic person out of the whole cast. Everybody else made it. One guy flew from Hawaii that was in the cast to be there on time, be there for all the fittings, etc. But she blamed her ADHD on and her recent struggle with ED, but she had to have certain foods, which makes, ED makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, on her problematic behavior. And then she has a problem with someone named Jessi Smiles, who's currently pregnant, who had a problem before and had been attacked by an ex-boyfriend in a physical way and had been RAPED by him. And here comes Gabbi wanting to be the court of the public opinion and get his take on what happened in the public. And this poor girl didn't need that. I mean, she's also a YouTuber, but there was a 3-hour taped conversation that she put out there for the world. But then she comes off as, I'm the victim, I'm being attacked, everybody's after me, I'm trying to do the right thing, and she's a hot mess express. So basically she uses her ADHD and other things to say that everybody's after her and she's the victim when she causes the problems, essentially. Do you get what I'm saying? So all of YouTube practically, insofar as YouTube personalities, have had it with her. Have completely had it with her. And I think about, I have known people in my life. Hello, Miss Diana. Thank you for being here. Moses. Who's talking about Moses? Is Moses Trisha Paytas' fiance? Oh, how did she land him? That is what I want to know. How did Trisha Paytas land Moses? Unless she is 180 degrees different with him than she is on screen. That is what I'd like to know. But, you have moments with Trisha Paytas that you want to like her. And then she is just so messed up that you cannot even deal. One moment she's saying she's trans, the next moment she's saying that she is a multiple personality. You just don't. I would like to see, and it's really none of our business. But if she's all of these things and she wants us to understand her, I would legit like to see her in and around a real psychologist, not a produced one, Trisha Paytas, to see what their opinion of her is. I mean, she's so out there, I bet she would allow it at some point. Because, whoo, honey, she is a handful. But it seems like when she is around Moses, I don't watch it. I've seen like twice maybe, that he seems to bring her balloon down, if you get my drift. I did not know that he is Ethan Klein's brother-in-law. I'll have to check that out. But she's just a lot. But, the sad things, everybody says, yeah, one cast member was pregnant working at the show. And then Colleen Ballinger, I think Colleen Ballinger's pregnant with twins right now. Is that who we're talking about this last go round? But I know Colleen Ballinger in the early set of the seasons that they did brought her baby with her and was nursing and stuff in the beginning of these episodes that they had done a couple of years ago. She's real professional, but now she's pregnant with twins. But everybody was having a good time. Look, she didn't want to have to sit and wait for her turn. She thought they should just call her for the period that she was supposed to appear. Give me a break. It is not like she is Elizabeth Taylor or the Queen of England. She has this idea of grandiosity. I mean, I really wonder if she has been to therapy herself and been truly diagnosed, because it runs far deeper. She has thoughts of grandiosity and feelings of being the victim, and she always turns it towards herself and manipulates people to the point of she goes in for the attack, and then when everybody goes against her, she becomes the victim, and it gets twisted around just to keep things calm and not chaotic. Ooh, honey, talk about eggshells. I mean, I can imagine everybody on the set was trying to appease her just to get things done. I know that a couple of people were asking to be killed off early, meaning not really killed in the real world, killed in the storyline, because they couldn't take the stress anymore. Now that's sad. But here's the thing. You know how a lot of people on YouTube and stuff like that get canceled, right? She looks like she's coming to the point she might get canceled. She might get canceled for a period of time. Everybody's talking about it right now. Everybody's bringing the receipts. They're ready to take her down. But in the big picture of things, it might be put in the corner canceled. Because we all know, ultimately, these people have diehard fans, regardless of what they've done. Unless it's something, that is severely bad. And even with that, we know people in jail that have fans, right? We know people in jail that are getting love letters from people. People want to marry him. No, she did not. Please tell me she did not compare herself to Britney Spears. Paranormal. How did she compare herself to Britney Spears? Please tell me. I want to hear that. How did she compare herself to Britney Spears? I've got to hear that one. I missed that somewhere. What did she say? Because I've been immersing myself in Gabbi Hanna today, let me tell you. How did I miss that one? Do you remember what she said? Ooh, I mean, last time you don't know Gabbi Hanna? I was showing them pictures earlier. I will share again. She said that the problem she's going through is like Britney Spears trapped by the media. Oh no, it is not. She has created her own problem. Lord have mercy, child. She doesn't want to have a day with me because I'd have her straightened out. I don't suffer fools or liars well. I just don't. This is a tiny piece of Gabbi Hanna. I don't know if it'll play. Where is she? Okay, this is recent. This will give you an idea of her personality.
Is what I told Curtis on the phone call. He told me the story, and then I told him, for what it's worth, you guys pretty much have the same story. Like, she's not going around telling lies. So fucking mentally unwell that summer, and I don't think that any of you guys would fucking argue that. I needed the time and space to get better before approaching a conversation with my fucking abuser, dude. And then she continued to threaten me, telling me that if I didn't talk to her, that she was gonna have to make another fucking video about me. And I couldn't handle the thought of that happening, dude. I was just trying to heal. So I had the conversation, even though I knew that she was...
Okay, that is a piece of Gabbi Hanna. Let's see if I can find any early Gabbi Hanna. Gabbi Hanna early days. I don't know. Gabbi Hanna. Gabbi Hanna 2015. Let's go back that far. She had the Gabbi Hanna show back in the day.
As you can tell, I'm a listing.
Of course, we have a commercial. Sorry.
Welcome back! Today I'm doing something that I'm not sure that a lot of people like, but I've gotten a million requests to do a makeup tutorial, but I didn't want to just do a regular makeup tutorial.
Okay. Can any of you see the difference in her nature? How she's approaching people out there? She seemed really down to earth, approachable in the makeup tutorial. Now she's like, darling, oh, I'm victimized and you know, she's my A, B, you. That girl was not her that. She just wanted a reply. But all of a sudden, everybody's an ABUSER. And who she's referring to is a woman that was attacked by a RAP, etc., that Gabbi was putting the whole story out there. It's not Gabbi's story to tell. She's referring to the woman that is currently pregnant, that Gabbi's stressing out. Yeah, she's on YouTube. Among other things. She's had music and a book and won a few low-key YouTube type awards and stuff. Yeah. But both of those are her. She was in a makeup tutorial and she was on the couch saying all those cursing words. But she's just, you would think she thinks that she is the Meryl Streep of whatever. Meryl Streep doesn't even act like that. Hello, Adam. Do we know people in our lives that use, first of all, that use diagnosis to give them permission to treat others poorly? They think their diagnosis gives them permission to treat others poorly and to get special treatment. That's not necessary. Do you know anyone like that, possibly? They look for unnecessary special treatment and they act out or treat others poorly and then use a diagnosis as an excuse. Now, I can see if you're struggling with cancer or a heavy-duty diagnosis and you're on a lot of meds and it makes you irritable and maybe you don't like the world. I can see it with something like that. You get my drift? But something like ADHD or a multitude of other things. There is no excuse to be a crappy human being to others around you and then go, well, I've got ADHD, that's why I'm like this. So basically they're saying, deal with it. Right? Or they throw out specific expectations of you because they're dealing with X, Y, and Z, and they expect you to jump. Yeah, Paranormal says, she always has been playing a character all this time. She's so fake and a mess. You know, it makes you wonder when you see people acting out like that on YouTube. How do they have friends or family? You know? Oh, wow, family member as well. It's more so difficult when it's family. And the older the family member gets, they're sort of stuck in their ways. So you know that's probably not going to change, right? You know it's probably not going to change. But when they're younger like her, and you're right, Diana, there is so much sickening drama going on YouTube that you're like, what the heck? You know, what do these people get out of it? And then some of the drama that you see, you know that some of the people called it forth initially until it got too heavy duty. And they realized, oh heck, what did I do? And they realized how cray-cray some of these people were. And now they're in the middle of a cyclone. And then you see others calling each other out. And let me tell you, you will find this interesting. I go basically to a YouTube class every week. It's live because I want to learn. And I'm hoping they'll review my channel to help me figure out how to be a better YouTuber. Because I want to learn how to do better content, how to serve you guys better. Because I'm not in here just to hear myself talk. For sure. I want to make a difference. I want to serve others. Hello, Shelly Marie. So happy to see you. I want to do a good job. So I spend a couple of hours every week in this YouTube class. I finally got to ask these men that are in the YouTube system somehow, what do they think when some of these YouTubers really go at it and dox families and really do this bad stuff? And they said they can't invest their time and take it too seriously because sometimes YouTubers set up the drama just for clicks and views. And they've seen it before and they will see it again. That's what they said to me. So I was like, alrighty then. The key to this is don't get involved. Unless they're hurting somebody that you care about. And it's not a good thing to do and they shouldn't be doing that. Don't get involved. But I was like, whoa. I guess their theory is it brings more viewers. As they see it, I feel like it's dangerous. I feel like it shouldn't happen. But, you know, in the end, it's about the buck, right? It's about the buck. And if it's making money for YouTube and it's making money for them, it is really sad, Diana. I don't want to be one of those kind of channels. Yelling and screaming and dragging people and doxing people and creating harm and stress. Look, if I speed by one of those channels and there's a lot of yelling and screaming and cursing and all that stuff, it stresses me out. My, regular life's stressful enough. Some people might enjoy it, but it just stresses me out too much. And, if people can handle it, if they can deal with the problem, I wish them well. I send them light. I send them prayers. I don't want to see harm brought to anyone. I don't. But in my channel, in this world, I swear to you, I always pray and meditate before I come in here. Call me crazy. But I do. And then I ask that there's light shed in here, and that I'm of service, and that everyone that comes in here feels better than they did, feels better when they leave than they did when they came in whatever capacity that they need. That is my hope, and that is my prayer. Because I feel like that's what we need more of now in the whole world. We do in the whole world. And, this Gabbi Hanna, I don't know everything that's going on in the world, but it disturbed me that there's still people going around trying to burn everyone they come in contact with. Even the nice people with their... Look, she was given an opportunity. And she was around a lot of professional and sweet people, given the same opportunity as she was. And she wanted to be the center of that world, even if it meant she had to do it by being demanding and negative. Yeah, Paranormal Witch says, dun dun dun, she will risk all of her friends for money. It's sad. She is sabotaging herself for sure. And here's my other question. I knew at one time She wanted to have a significant other. She wanted to have a serious relationship. At one time, she was talking about what it would be like to go ahead and be married and have a baby. Does she have a significant relationship now at 30 years old? And I know this was probably 5 years ago I heard her talking about this. I mean, in everything I looked at today, I didn't see or hear any of that. Nope, unless somebody's using her for money, nobody's going to want to be a piece of that. Oh, 2 weeks ago, I don't blame him. I don't know who he was. I don't wish her ill will. I wish her awareness, self-awareness. And again, when people are in arguments or disagreements, it always takes two. This one, and the truth is somewhere in the middle. But I hate to say it, from everything I'm saying, the pendulum of guilt swings harder her way. But she can't seem to see it. She cannot seem to see it. Oh, he was a nurse. She probably just friggin' stressed him out too much. I'm sure nurses have a lot of stress on their own at their job without all of that. And I'm not sure that she didn't blame him for a lot of stuff. You don't realize how hard my life is. You don't realize how hard it is to come up with these opportunities. You can't be supportive of another person if you're always looking at your needs. You can't. And I want us to be aware. I don't get the sense that there's anybody in here cruel like that. Me feeling all of you from here and just our interactions, I don't get the sense that anybody in here is cruel like that. You've probably encountered more of that kind of behavior with others. But I would be asking that you be aware that you don't have to accept that kind of behavior. I mean, if it's somebody elderly and you know they're not going to change it, I would say to be aware that behavior is not about you. And you don't have to take it on or own it. It would be better to shield yourself. If it's like a parent or someone older that's stuck in that behavior, or they're dealing with a heavy-duty illness that causes them pain, like chronic pain, it makes it a little bit different. But ADHD, ridiculous. What do you mean, Vintage? The last one was 4 days ago. Are you talking to me or somebody else? I'm going to throw the link down. But, these YouTubers are getting out of control. And anyone that wants to use look, how many kids do you know, have you run into that have been diagnosed with ADHD, and you don't see them going around being just cruel little demons? They may be hyperactive. That link doesn't look right at all. Does it to you? I don't think so. Let's try that again. StreamYard. Copy. But how dare people try to use something? I'm not poo-pooing. That looks weird. I'm not poo-pooing ADHD. it is something people have to deal with, and it can affect your life, make you forget things, or hard to focus, etc. But it is no excuse to treat people cruelly or to act like your needs are above everyone's. Uh-oh. Hello, Miss Eden.
Hi.
I caught her drinking and she's stuck. I told her to come in here about
okay
9
now?
o'clock. Yeah, you're okay now. So, what are your thoughts on Gabbi Hanna?
Like I told you earlier, she uses mental illness as an excuse to be a bad person, to treat people badly.
Yeah. Do you agree with me that ultimately they may shut her down or cancel her temporarily, but it won't be permanent?
I feel like, I don't know, I don't really feel like there's like a need to like ban her. I mean, the thing is, she hasn't done anything like directly on YouTube, like by posting something that could like cause issues. She just has issues with people in the industry. So I think socially she's gonna be kind of outcasted for a while. But I feel like she's gonna do something and she's gonna come back in. I mean, she has a strong connection to the Vlog Squad. So, I mean, they've got all this stuff going on, and David Dobrik is still doing things. So,
well, David Dobrik, I heard, is now making his way back.
yeah. So I feel like if something happens to Gabbi, it's not going to be permanent.
How many of you in chat know who David Dobrik is? Or have heard of David Dobrik? How many in chat know who David Dobrik is? Try saying that 3 times fast. Or is my chat stuck? I don't see anybody. Hello? Hello?
People are commenting.
How come I can't see them? Uh-oh.
I don't know. Probably just the internet being slow.
Oh, your hand is up? You know who David Dobrik is? And who else did she hang out with? Do you know?
Scotty Sire.
These are people probably in their 30s, maybe. Did she hang out with Trisha Paytas?
No, they have issues with each other. They don't like each other.
She didn't hang out with me. No, not at all. I'm too young. Hello, Eden. I don't think I got to know you at all. Why are you laughing at me? She's laughing.
Victor.
Oh, hello, Victor. See? He likes me. It's Anna. It's Anna. Hello.
He's just staring at me like he's about to pounce. Oh, he did. Hey.
Hello, kitty. Hello. Meow. I like cats. Anyway, nice to see you, Eden. Eden has a surprise tonight. Don't you?
I guess I do. Oh, please put the puppet down.
Excuse?
Please put the puppet down. No. Please.
I don't think she likes me. I think she's scared of you, Anna. Why? I don't know. She's chicken. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Chicken? Anyway, we will talk about this more. It's 4th of July weekend. It's where we need to appreciate our freedom and be careful with our freedom of speech, not to harm people. Do no harm, right? Wish people well. And let me put this out here before we come out with a surprise. When you wish people harm, that lowers your energy. Hello, Campfire Daily. We were talking about Gabbi Hanna. She's like blaming her ADHD on her being cruel to people. As she's going out there acting like she's Queen of Sheba or J-Lo, and she's being very cruel to people, and she's not being professional when she is on a cast with other people. It's been a hot mess. So we were addressing people blaming mental health issues on their ability to be cruel to other people and have people have that encounter in their own life. So hello, Campfire. So without further ado, and for entertainment purposes only, my daughter will do a couple of readings. She has learned to do tarot. No, she is a YouTuber, and she has won some Teen Choice Awards, written a book, put out a few songs. She's in the group with David Dobrik, Trisha Paytas, all of those people. Do you know who they are, Campfire? Trisha Paytas, David Dobrik. You've probably heard their names. They're in a 30-ish age group that have been around YouTube for a while.
Let me go put Victor up real quick.
Okay. Hurry up, madam. She has learned to read tarot. She's pretty good at it. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, me too, Campfire. I mean, I used to watch some of it, like BuzzFeed. You've heard of BuzzFeed, right, Campfire? BuzzFeed? Tell me you've heard of BuzzFeed. You know, they used to flash BuzzFeed up a lot.
Someone asked if I was your daughter.
Yes, this is my daughter. This is my teenage daughter with the pink hair. This is my daughter. So I thought it would be fun. It is holiday weekend. I wasn't sure how many people would show up. So she's gotten pretty good at it. So I thought, we'll let her try a couple of people in here for entertainment purposes only. She's a little nervous. Huh?
You can talk about my Instagram. I'm selling readings.
That you put, you can talk about it. You talk about it.
Okay. Well, if you follow me on Instagram at eden.stinson, I'm selling readings on there. So I have like readings ranging from like a 3-card past, present, future to I think like 12 cards plus some oracle cards and plus some extra stuff, and there's different price ranges and stuff. So if after this anybody would like to buy a reading, then that'd be pretty cool.
And tell them your price ranges, honey.
Hold on. Okay, the 3-card reading is $5. The 4-card is $7. 6-card is $8. 6-card plus 2 oracle is $10. 6 plus 4 oracle cards is $15. 12-card plus 8 oracle cards is $20.
So I told her you can follow her on Instagram, but today is just for fun. So if anybody wants a reading, put yes in the chat. This is her.
And I have a post. I have a post on my Instagram, and the comments are reviews of readings that other people have purchased.
Okay. This is for her to get brave. This is for practice. So if you'd like to have, if you'd like to have a reading right now, a quick reading, let us know. This is so she can get brave. You don't have to come up if you don't want to. You can put your question in the chat. You want one, Shelly? Do you want to come up? Or do you want to put it in the chat? Either way, it's fine. But she's scared too. She's nervous too. So.
I don't usually do it in front of people.
So somebody let me know something.
She's putting it in chat.
Okay. She'll put it in the chat.
Oh, someone else has another question too. We'll do Shelly first and then Paranormal Witch.
Okay.
And then vintage, it can be anything, preferably more of like a general question since it is a shorter reading.
Okay.
But yeah.
Oh, Shelly's nervous. Okay.
It's okay. I am too.
Okay, so what is your question, Shelly? I can't see it.
She's probably typing it right now.
Okay.
Trying to figure out how to word it.
My thing is slow.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on my phone.
I wish it would automatically go.
What do you think my July is going to be like? Okay. Oh. Well, I definitely see that. So you got the 3 of Wands upright, 9 of Wands in reverse, and 5 of Swords in reverse. I'll show the cards.
Yeah, show it to him.
So, 3 of Wands upright. 9 of Wands in reverse. I'll show it upright first. And then 5 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like there's going to be like a new venture. Either you're already on like a new journey, and I don't know if it's like a physical journey or if it's like spiritual, but I'm almost getting the sense of like you have been taking time focusing on your own like self-healing in a way, and a lot of it was caused by conflicts from your past, but you're kind of rebuilding from those right now, and rebuilding from those and learning the proper way to take care of yourself and love yourself is going to bring you on a new adventure. I mean, 3 of Wands is usually like a venture into the unknown, so it could be like a business thing, but I'm not really picking up on that. I'm feeling like it's just a new aspect of life, or it could just be like a vacation, honestly, and that could really change your outlook on things, or at least how things are going now. But there's definitely been some tension in your past recently that you need a break from. But I feel like you're taking the right steps. Hold on. Let me pull a few more. Just like 2 more. Like, I feel like it's like a home conflict almost. Maybe not home necessarily, but like someone who's like family to you. Maybe like a sibling or like a parent. Is there like an immature like male energy of your life that you've been having tension with like recently? I mean, it could be an ex, because I got the Knight of Swords in reverse. And so usually Knight is representative of an immature energy, and Swords is someone who is like kind of very like quick-witted, sharp-tongued, like just generally an immature. More, it doesn't have to be a guy, but it's generally it's a more masculine energy, so it's like more of a powerful energy. So I don't know. An ex, okay, yeah, that's showing up in the King of Swords. Okay, I'll pull like probably one or two more. Yeah, I mean, like, it feels like I'm not feeling much, like, current, like, internal conflict with the situation. It feels like you've definitely gotten to a point with all this stuff that's been going on that you're making peace with it. So you're definitely on the right path. Because, like I said, I'm not feeling, like, current tension with yourself. He's younger. It is a guy. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely immature, masculine energy has been stressing you out. Oh.
Jumper.
10 of Cups. Yeah, it's just like you're definitely healing from a relationship because you got 10 of Cups in reverse, and usually 10 of Cups upright is like emotional fulfillment when it comes to a romantic relationship, and that came out right beside the King of Swords. So it's definitely yeah. A lot of your recent stuff has to do with that ex, but being that Three of Wands is the first card I pulled out, that's a good sign. Okay.
Yeah, I feel good about it.
Yeah, you're definitely at Four of Wands in reverse. You're definitely at a point where, because like upright, you see it's this lady. She's trying to find her own peace, essentially. And these are angels, but I also can take it as people talking about you or like the judgment of others. So it's like, as the end of this reading, usually I can connect the first card and the last card to like get the general idea. And so you're no longer worried about the judgment of these specific figures in your life that once had a very strong control over you. And that is going to open you up to all these new experiences that are going to continue to help you grow. So I think your summer's going to be really good. I think you're on the right path, and I wouldn't worry about it because it seems like you've already made a lot of progress on your journey. So.
Shelly's going to get her groove back, baby.
Okay.
Good job, honey.
Okay, who else am I answering for?
I think Vintage was next.
Vintage?
Good job.
No, it wasn't. It was Paranormal Witch.
Thank you, Shelly Marie.
Oh, yeah, thank you. There's Paranormal Witch.
Okay, and her name is Willow, if it helps you better.
Yeah. You say that your question is find love again. You mean like romantic, right?
Yeah.
Romantic. Okay. Get my rose quartz next to me.
Hello, Mimi Viz. Glad you're here.
Did you have a major relationship in the past with someone who like had terrible, like was not good with money? Willow. I got King of Pentacles in reverse, and Pentacles represents money, and usually this is like a more masculine figure. And I feel like it might have been an ex that you were involved with who had a lot of money issues. That's just the first thing I got off the bat. Someone with money issues. I feel like being that it is a romantic reading, they're probably an ex. I don't know why that's coming through, but. Okay. Okay, then you got the sun upright. Let me know if she says anything.
Okay. I haven't seen it yet. I'm still here. I'm listening, taking the kid's bath. She said that's right, Eden.
Okay. X with my issues. Okay. So then I got the Page of Cups, which cups usually represents emotions. I feel like you had a really idealistic view of this relationship.
She
and
did.
you tried to convince yourself it was emotionally fulfilling when it was actually the total opposite and hurting.
I can answer that for her. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, it's like pulling the wool over your own eyes because you want to convince yourself that this is a lot better than it actually is, but in reality it's hurting you. Because that's what represents like the sun. It's like peace, prosperity, balance. But hold on.
I know enough about it to answer that for her. She's right, Willow? You tried to convince yourself.
Did you like find something out about this ex that was like really wrecking towards the relationship? Because I got the moon in reverse.
Yeah.
And that's like
She did. She did.
Okay. Yeah, so this guy definitely did something really bad that was definitely worth breaking up with him.
Yes.
She broke up with him, right? Did she break up with him? Or was it like like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like there's definitely like that hesitancy. There was hesitancy on her part.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely getting that you made the right decision to separate from him. Emperor in reverse. Yeah, no, he's a very not good person. And I think if you had kept him in your life, then it would just cause more harm. Let me pull more so I can get your message for you. Because I don't know why it has such a focus on this ex. Maybe there's some healing that you need to do before you can. Like internal healing.
Hey, Marzi. So happy to see you.
Oh, he cheated on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a surprise. Especially with the Emperor in reverse, that usually means it's like the more masculine energy who did the wronging. Oh. Where did it go?
No telling in that room.
Hey, my room is clean. King of Pentacles in reverse. So you got Knight of Pentacles and King of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, definitely money heavy. But it's like, then you got Temperance. So yeah, I'm just getting a lot of recovering from past financial issues that were the responsibility of another, that you ended up kind of having to, not, for the lack of a better term, take the fall for, almost.
Yeah.
Like, he couldn't get his finances in order. Yeah, you're definitely going to find someone. Because I got 3 of Wands upright. And again, that's like a new venture. She broke up with him. Yeah, you're coming into your moment. It's your moment right now. You got the Page of Swords, and you see it's a very independent, feminine energy who, like, essentially, she looks really confident. I mean, it's a pretty telling card. You're coming into your own skin. You're coming into your power, and you need to take advantage of that right now.
She's definitely learning to, step by step.
Queen of Cups. Okay, so Queen of Cups in reverse. Very emotionally driven person. I feel like Willow,
Yeah.
very emotionally driven, and I feel like that was your downfall in the past because people used that aspect of you to get to you and manipulate you and hurt you. But being that the Page of Swords is beside it, you're learning. You're on the steps of learning how to use your emotions as a strength rather than a weakness. Learning that how it makes you strong rather than how it can be used against you. So I definitely do think you are going to find someone, but I feel like you have to complete whatever path you're on right now. Because it doesn't look like there's like a specific person in mind just yet, but you're on the path to finding that person. But you need to finish what is going on right now before that can happen. Because I feel like if you get into a relationship right now, it's not going to be good. Because you're not finished with what you need to do. So.
And it's my gut feeling it'll be in 2022.
I don't think it'll be this year.
No.
If it is, it's going to be probably at the very end of the year, but I'm not getting the sense of it being soon. But
because there's work within you that is taking place that puts you at a higher energetic field that makes a better person come into your life, that makes it all worth it.
Yeah. It's definitely like a slowly but surely type feeling that I have with that.
So don't be impatient. It makes it all worth it.
Yeah. I think I definitely, with focusing on yourself, the more time you spend focusing on yourself and working on yourself, the less you're going to be worrying about who you're going to date next. And then they're going to end up coming around, and it's going to be good because you put in that time and effort into self-love and self-care that you needed to do, you know, and then you'll know, you know, what's right for you, and, you know, your standards will be really up there and your boundaries will be really good, and it'll just be all around. You'll have a much higher chance at a successful relationship if you wait it out.
So are you up for another one, or are you done?
I can do another one.
Okay, who was next? Was it who was next? Was it Mimi Viz?
Who?
Looks like Mimi Viz. Am I right or wrong? I don't want to miss anybody. Was it Adam? Or was it Mimi Viz?
Hold on.
I can't tell who was next.
Wait, I'm looking.
I think it was Adam. It was Adam.
Well, my financial situation. Also, thank you for the question, Will my financial situation start to improve, and will things be calming down for me once I'm going through a lot of life changes at once? Oh, it was Diana?
Oh, was it Diana?
I can't tell, because some people are saying Diana, but I can't tell.
Oh, it was Diana. She said, what will my living situation be like this year?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Adam, your situation will improve, but you have to let go of some old ways of thinking. some old ways of thinking about handling your money, it will improve and things will calm down. You need to start to bring your own anxiety down, Adam. With that, things will improve. Do you get what I'm saying? It feels like you're so tense and looking at the glass half empty often and functioning from a place of fear. Does that make sense, Adam? That you have to start looking at things differently for things to begin to change, and they will. I don't know if Adam's still here.
So your living situation, Diana, it's definitely been keeping you up at night. You've been really stressing out over this because you got 9 of Swords. And that's like the card of like regret, overthinking, stress, anxiety. So this has definitely been worrying you. I can feel that anxiety over it. It's been causing you a lot of stress. We have 5 of Cups upright. I'm feeling like a missed opportunity. Like you're still beating yourself up over a major missed opportunity that's happened for you within the past few months. I might be wrong about that, but I don't know. I feel like you're definitely like, I really had a chance there. I really had something there, and I just let it go.
Diana will have to tell you, did you have a missed opportunity in the last few months you were beating yourself up over?
And it could be like within the last year. I mean, I just feel like within probably like the last year, last 6 months. But it was going to be like a really big thing for you, you know. Like it could have been a really positive change, but maybe you were too scared to do it. Maybe it wasn't too scared. Maybe it was, it's some more. Did you have an issue with another masculine figure? So I got King of Cups upright.
Is she still here?
I don't know. I mean, she hasn't been responding, so I don't know.
Diane, are you still here?
I'm not seeing anything.
If she is not still here, maybe you need to move on to the next person.
Next person will be my last.
Okay.
Who's the next person?
I guess who is the next person Mimi is? She says she's in a rut. She's talking about financial success and travel.
Who?
Mimi Viz, I guess it is. Is she the next one? Can people in the chat tell me?
Financial success and travel.
Or is it Adam?
Well, I mean, you kind of already answered Adam.
Yeah.
So I guess I can do Mimi. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
Okay. I don't know if that's our fireworks or somebody else, but
It's
people are
outside.
shooting fireworks here.
So yeah, you definitely have been in a rut. There's been a lot of issues going on with you recently, because you got 5 of Swords upright, and that's the conflict. And we got that card earlier. It's mainly just about conflict. Some sort of issues. Financial issues. Well, yeah, financial issues. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And so Pentacles is the card that usually has to do with money, and being that it's in reverse. You've been having issues with money, and I feel like you were working under someone, or you were working with someone in like a business. And there was some sort of issue with that. Maybe you guys had opposing ideas. I don't know if you were like running your own business with someone, or like you had a position in a company or something. I don't know. I just feel like there was definitely a falling out with somebody in something you were working with. Something, it had to do with money. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, so I feel like, yeah.
So it's going to change?
Oh, hold on. Give me a second. I need to pull some more. What's going to happen? I just have to get that context. Okay. 10 of Pentacles upright. That's a good sign for finances. Okay.
So I wonder if she wanted to know if she'd be traveling.
Okay, give me a second.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I dropped a few cards, so I was trying to get them. It's hard to focus with the fireworks.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely can tell already that you're going to have some. Yeah, you're going to have financial success coming up, definitely, because you got King of Pentacles upright, so I don't know if you're already in a relationship. But yeah, there's definitely movement. Hangman in reverse, sorry. So Hangman in reverse usually is like the opposite of like, so no, Hangman upright is you've been kind of stuck in a rut. It's a lot of like self-isolation. You've been feeling stuck in a cycle, or like maybe like a mental type of prison. And you're definitely getting out of that. I don't know if it's your partner. No relationship? Okay. You don't have a relationship. Well, it doesn't feel like a relationship. I just usually assume King with like a partner. But I feel like you're definitely going to come into an opportunity soon that is going to provide you financial stability. And being that you have Hangman in reverse, that's like things are starting to move, you know, like movement is starting to occur within your life. No relationship. Well, then you might be meeting someone. I'm kind of feeling like you might meet someone soon. Not necessarily date them, but I think you're going to have someone that you'll be interested in this summer. Yeah. And he might have a lot of money, so that's good. Yeah. I think you're going to come into some kind of business opportunity. I'm not seeing a lot of like vacation, but I'm seeing a lot of, because you got that was 7 of Pentacles, so there's a lot of like finance cards, money cards. So it's like your financial situation, you're gonna meet someone. You got the Emperor upright. There's gonna be somebody coming into your life, and I feel like they're gonna provide you some stability. And I think you're also gonna have that financial security that you're seeking. Works.
Do you know if it's more like a relationship of love or an opportunity relationship? What are you feeling?
Well, I just pulled King of Cups upright, and so that's like emotion. No, not King of Cups, Knight of Cups. Sorry, I misread it. I feel like it's gonna be a business venture. I think it has more to do with business and like money, you know, like a new financial opportunity that you really need to take 100%. Because I don't get the romance thing. Like, I feel like if anything, you might be into him a little bit, but I feel like he's definitely going to be like someone you're going to end up working for. You know, I mean, I feel like there's like going to be some mild attraction there, but I don't feel like it's going to like become a romantic thing. I definitely feel like there's a very powerful masculine presence that is going to be entering your life, and you're going to have an opportunity with this person. And it could be a group of people. Usually these cards just represent a strong, willful energy. And you're going to be presented an opportunity career-wise that I really think you should take. And I feel like it might be something that at first you're like, that's not really something I would do personally, you know, or maybe something you've never really like put much thought into, or something you've already shut down in the past. But I really commend you to second guess it, or to like think about it again, you know. That's what I meant to say, to really think about it, you know, and give it a second thought, rather than just being like, nah, that's not for me. It's going to be something that's very foreign to you, something that you haven't done before, or something, like I said, that you just shut down the idea of trying it in the past. But I think you really need to look at it again, 100%, because it's going to be a big opportunity for you. Not saying you have to take it, but I really want you to evaluate it before you just shut it down completely. So, thank you for the question.
Well, I thank everybody for opening up and letting Eden read for you. Like I said, I've never done tarot. She seems to connect with it very well. My abilities have always worked differently than hers. So I appreciate you letting her read for you tonight.
Hang on, I'm posting my Instagram in the comments.
Oh yeah, she's gonna post her Instagram in the comments. She tends to be pretty good from what I have seen in her feedback and stuff. So, whoa, what does that sound?
Fireworks.
Whoa.
I know.
But anyway, again, I knew it was going to be 4th of July and stuff was going to be going on. I introduced you to Gabbi Hanna. Please don't let people use their mental health issues or ADHD and the more minor ones as an excuse to be cruel. I can see when people are dealing with mental health that we should be able to be open and loving and kind and give empathy, but never accept cruelness for any reason whatsoever. You know what I mean? I'm going to wrap it up a little early tonight because, you know, all the sounds, all the things happening. At some point, I will probably bring Eden back. Oh, yeah, there's her email. She's very reasonable. So if you want to try her again, please do. I am so appreciative of all of you so much. Wednesday, we'll probably hit more of a psych or spiritual topic. And again, nobody put their name or what they were interested in the comments last week for the drawings for hypnosis or a reading. I'm going to do guided meditations for my subscribers on Zoom. No one put what kind of guided meditation they might be interested in, whether it be for weight loss or stress or what have you. Nobody that said they were interested in the chat put it down in the comments. So if you don't put it in the comments, I don't know what to do with you after the fact, because I can't go back and look. The hypnosis and such will be drawings. The hypnosis won't be for everybody. That will be drawings. So I don't know who to draw when people don't put their names in the comments. And I don't know how to break up the guided meditation and figure out days of the week, etc., when people don't put their names in the comments. Yeah. Vintage is laughing at me. I don't know what to do with you after the fact. So help a person out, people. Help a mama out. But again, I love you all so much. I appreciate you so much. Wednesday, we'll go on a topic that brings a lot of healing. Oh yeah, I might also do some online healing work. If you're in pain, if you're dealing with what are they called? I'm having a ding dong moment. Migraines, etc., like that. We may also do some of that. But I need your feedback in the comments, please. Please, how can I help you? You have to give me some feedback. And again, when you are my subscribers, I can do these things. When I hit 500 subscribers, I'm gonna give away some Beachbody On Demand, and I'll also be giving away actual thingy-bobs and things. I might give away face care. I might give away brand new clothes. You just don't know. You just don't know with me. Oh, Eden is going to put it. She put it in the chat, but I will make sure to pin it in the comments also later when this is over. Okay? She put it up there in the chat under Eden S, her Instagram. But I'll make sure to pin it in the chat. This thing just runs in the family. I just didn't want my channel to be about DearDana, the psychic medium. No, because I'm a psychotherapist. And if I just did that, nobody'd listen to my other stuff. You know what I mean? But I love you all so much. I want you to remember that your vibe attracts your tribe. Right, Eden? Right, Eden Angelica? My pink daughter. And I'm very proud of you, Eden. You did very well. How do you feel?
I'm tired.
Are you still nervous?
Not really, no.
Did you shield yourself? Did you say a little prayer? Jenny left. Hey, Marty, you'll have to get a reading from a tarot card thingy from Eden next time. I always love it when you come up. Anyway, I'll quit blathering. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Happy 4th of July. Be safe. Have fun. Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend. Thank you for being here. Like and subscribe and share. Bye.